Bat is dead.
Dear blade.
Harleen Quinzel.
Why did you say that name?
We can't save everyone in this war. It's not what we came here to do.
But it's what I'm going to do.
Shazam!
So hi, welcome to Binge Buddies, the Hall of Just Us. I'm your host as always, Brian Dressel. With me as always is Matt, Zombie Dog, the Joker's daughter, Dykes.
I have that comic.
There's a few of them.
The Joker's daughter, I'm guessing, is literally just
She's
the
nuts.
Joker addict. Okay.
I think it's back there even.
I mean, is it the one where she has to go find his severed face in the sewer? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's the good one. Yeah.
I got the hologram cover of it.
Oh, that's a good one.
So what's her name?
The Joker's daughter.
Oh, they don't give her a proper name?
No, she chooses the name the Joker's daughter. She has a name. I don't remember what it is. And then she goes nuts.
Jokerette.
I'm the Joker's daughter! And she slaps a face on a face and she goes nuts. And then the whole of comics went, we don't like this character. And they got rid of her.
Is that
We
like,
also-
is that part of the death in the family, death of the family or something?
No, it was
Run,
something-
where he
Yes,
he rips his
death-
face off.
It was
and
like
then staples it back
a
in.
follow up to that because at the end of that series, his face gets chucked down the sewers, and then she goes and finds it and staples it to her own face, and she joins the Suicide Squad for a little while. It's a whole thing, and it's not very good. But it's a good nickname for Ryan for Matt, and he earned it. Ryan, however, got Ryan Gaggy Lutens.
Okay.
Gaggy is short for Gagsworth A. Gagsworthy, and he's the Joker original sidekick pre-Harley Quinn.
Are we doing a Joker run this week?
Accidentally, because we also have Joel Punch and Judy. Do it. Technically two names, but I like the name Punch and Judy, another two sidekicks of the Joker.
Punch and Judy is cousin to Rosie the Riveter.
Well, it's Punch and Judy. It's two people.
I like Punch and Judy better.
So do I. I like it so much better. Like that feels like a One Piece character. Like Punch and Judy. She ate the punch fruit. Like I'm into it. Oh.
So One Piece is a good thing?
Man, my son is so into it. Like the live action one, and man, like surprisingly good show. Like I'm still kind of surprised by how good that show is. You should watch it, even if you don't have kids. That's just a fun, positive, really goofy, amazing music, well shot, well acted show for One Piece. So it doesn't make sense to me, but it's good, and you should watch it.
I mean, if it's for kids, it's not supposed to make sense to you because you're old. Like
It's not for kids. It's for One Piece fans. Like that's.
Yeah.
So they made something to cast as wide and as possible. If you're potentially into One Piece, you will probably like this. But we're not here to talk about One Piece. We're here to talk about a really bad movie. It's not the worst movie, which makes it worse, in my opinion. Like I think I'd have more fun watching this if it just been an out and out piece of shit. It's not. It's just bad. It's just really bad, and that's where I'm at. I don't know where you guys are at.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's a Skittles advert at the end. Like,
The Skittles. Like,
But-
See,
I never thought
throw
something would be...
Skittles, says taste the rainbow, and then mention Skittles. Do one of those things. Don't do all three, and especially don't do taste the rainbow. Like the
with
actual
this-
fucking advert. Like
with this movie, you knew exactly where they were going when they set that up, right? I mean, it was kind of fun. Like, you knew unicorns were going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
And then they mentioned something about needing something sugary and sweet. It's like, okay, they're going to find Skittles. And of course
Closest to the nectar of the gods.
And
Skittle.
yeah,
Skittles.
And of course, the precocious young child is going to say, taste the rainbow.
Motherfuckers.
Motherfucker.
I mean, like that's what I was saying though. Like I knew it was going to happen, and I knew it was probably going to be Skittles. But it's like if they'd have just done one of those things, I'd have been fine with it. But it's the fact that they did the whole thing, like the Skittles go in slow motion, and it's just clearly an advert.
Honestly, I was okay with it in the moment. It's when they're writing them afterwards and she yells at them like, "All right, you went too far." Like you're okay with it, but either way, let's watch this stupid trailer for this stupid movie.
Yeah, either way, that's a symptom of the broader problems with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll watch the trailer. Can everybody hear it? Great.
Yeah.
This entire
This is
plot
literally
line.
from the end. Like, the first thing you see in the trailer is right from the end.
Everything.
Well, they kind of
This is
mixed.
a bad trailer.
Well, yeah. I don't put on good ones.
You are very menacing.
I
just
think-
want you to know that.
He had a problem with this movie where he dumbed down a little too much.
Way too much.
Like that, you know, he was immature and a little dumb in the first one. You expect growth out of these characters a little bit. He digressed in a weird way.
And
like, yeah.
But the whole thing is about growth. They talk about growth the whole movie. Whole thing's about them growing up, and then it doesn't count for shit. Like,
No. No.
Also, like Zachary Levi's performance is like totally different from the I forget the guy's name who plays like
oh, Billy? Billy
not
Batson.
Shazam, Billy. Like
Billy Batson.
it's literally like two different people as well.
Which
Yeah.
was like, that was a common
Yeah, I know, but
complaint
like
for the last
I don't know the actor's name.
No. But that's a common complaint for the last one, and
powers like this.
even that, no. Like, just,
You gave them to me, so you can take them back.
it wasn't nearly as bad as this. Like, this one, like,
They do the awful thing for a trailer where it does not give the real vibe of the movie at all.
no, this looks
movie-
more like the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even then, it's so dark and serious the way it's presenting itself. But the first movie was silly too, right?
It was, but it was still rather dark and
Yes,
serious.
But this one is more silly to me, despite the amount of already
Yeah.
done. But then it's trying to treat it as this epic event, and for all the epic stuff that happens in this movie, it's a very unepic event. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
it does
cool.
that-
We uppercutted a dragon. That's kind of fun. Okay, that's one nice.
It does
moment.
that. It does that really annoying superhero trope of like, "Ooh, he sacrificed himself. He's dead." And then like, but everyone in the audience is like going, "Yeah, well, he's not,"
Yeah, we know he's not.
because they just undo it immediately, like
Yeah.
within seconds. Like if the film would have ended with him dead, way better. Like if it had gone like Batman v Superman, Superman's dead, he's buried in the ground. Like Shazam dead, buried, actually dead. That's how the film ends. Great, much better.
I don't disagree, but I'm also like, I just don't think we ever, like, the reason I'm okay with that plotline being there is because then we have the Freddy actor getting to do his like "don't go kill yourself" speech, and the kid crushes that. Like that, Freddy in this movie is not bad. He has that scene, and then he has there's one other one where he just has to bring it, and he really does. Freddy to me is the gold actor in this one. Like if I had to give a statue to anyone, he's the only one getting it, and he is phenomenal throughout this entire movie. From the whole wanting to be a superhero, wanting to date Snow White, which sure, like all of that is fine, but like his performance is legitimately engaging, and like he does a very good job selling it. Much like the last movie, he was great in the last movie too. He's a good actor.
I was just gonna say like I buy him. He is a really good actor, and I'm like I hope he manages to get out of the sort of like that child actor if he wants to anyway. Like I hope he manages to get out of that child actor thing and like grow into an adult form, because he's already really really good. I think like he's always been like the sort of like the most entertaining part of these films as well. Was always his performance, because he was just able to bring just something really good. So, like when it needed drama and seriousness, he was able to bring that. But then when it was like when you have like the comedic moments, he brings a really good performance. Like comedic timing as well is really good. Like
I think he's
impressive.
He's like 10 to 20% a little extra when it comes to the comedic stuff for my taste.
Sure,
but like at the end there, when we're at Dead Billy time, like he sobs in there in a way that deserves a better movie for what he's doing in it.
Oh, when like he's mad at him for dying, that whole thing. Yeah, that's great.
Like,
kid crushes it.
Powerful, great job. You know.
Yeah, no, like you get that he just lost his best friend / brother. Like he sells that. And it's like, and I agree with Joel. It deserves a better movie because the rest of this movie is not on par with his performance. Like, I don't think I'd ever see Helen Mirren phone in a performance, and then I saw Shazam 2. Lucy Liu, always phenomenal. Not in Shazam 2.
No.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, is it them phoning in a performance, or is it just the direction they were getting was not great?
The director's good. He did the last Shazam. He's not a bad director.
Be really stone-faced and unemotional, but commanding.
But that's the thing that that's something that makes sense because I've never known like Helen Mirren as an actress. Like fucking hell, she like the Fast and Furious films we saw her in. She's like giving it her all.
Yeah.
Like. So there's something else going on. I can't imagine that she's the type of person who's there, I'm here from a paycheck. I'll just do this and then leave. Yeah, something else must have been going on.
I think you're onto something there. Because it's almost like she was given the direction of we want you to be an emotionless leader, and that's just kind of what we got. But you got to go upstairs.
That slow sneak was good.
Yeah.
Somebody walked up to her and was just like, "Have presence."
Right. Well, and then the flip side too is with like Lucy Liu. Like I felt like some of her line delivery is like she had cue cards held up for her to read, and I'm like, what is going on?
Like I just watched The Whole Bloody Affair, and like Lucy Liu is so fucking good in Kill Bill. Like she is horrifying, like so amazing, and like go straight from Kill Bill to this. It's like that's not the same lady.
And that's why I think there must be something else going on. Because like every film I've seen Lucy Liu in, like even those shitty Charlie's Angels films, she's
still good
in them. Yeah. Like and there's a reason why she became such a huge star because she can bring, like she brings everything and like her all into every performance. I've never seen her like phone in a performance. Like the comment like you made about cue cards. Like, maybe they were reading off cue cards. Maybe they were rewriting the script, like, on the set. And be like, oh, here's the script. Like, hold the cue card up. Read the line.
I mean, in all fairness, we are officially in that gray zone of, at this point, they knew the DCEU was dead. Like, James Gunn has been hired. He's coming in. So if they're doing any reshoots, any story, anything, everyone knows this job is going nowhere. They're not getting Shazam 3. Like, that is not going to happen. Everyone's job is done at the end of this movie, no matter how good it does. So that alone is probably coloring some of the vibe that we get in this week, next week. Not Blue Beetle, because Blue Beetle had, like, a different deal kind of in place, so that one sidesteps a little bit. Aquaman 2, though, that's all over it. Like, it is just a farewell party. Like, everyone's just kind of like, we're going to swim and fight stuff. Like, fuck it. Like, that is Aquaman 2.
This movie, like, beach party, guys? Yeah, let's go to the beach party. We'll go for a swim.
Yeah, we're going to make it a brother movie. Fuck it. Like, Aquaman 2. But, like, this one, it probably has some of that stink on it. Because, like, I don't think it started that way when it was in production. I'm sure this is just the beginning of the next Shazam movie. Probably the middle chapter before we move on to the third one. Where maybe we can convince The Rock to be in these movies. Because that's the whole fucking reason he's here.
I'm glad they didn't. Because I don't think I could sit through another one of, like, another Black Adam film with him in it.
No,
the only thing more annoying to me sounding is if it was Black Adam with Shazam tied to each other, because it would be like these iterations. Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, the characters know, but yes, if where we are, yeah.
It's water and oil, and some of that sounds natural to what the characters are, but it's water and oil, and that they're both people that would not be able to meld together. I'm sorry, I refuse. There's no way that would have worked.
No. The casting was good for their individual roles, but not for their own chemistry. And clearly that was never considered because, like, The Rock has no fucking interest in being a Shazam villain. Like, just none. So, like, that's fine. But at the same time, why they decided to go with the Daughters of Atlas, two characters who did not exist before this movie, as far as I understand. And I'm pretty good with comics. I'm not a perfect comic expert by any stretch, but I'm decent, and I don't know who the fuck these people were. And we had just set up Mr. Mind, who I do know who that is, and he's an amazing villain, and he's ridiculous, and he's a fucking worm, and like that's really cool. And we're just gonna leave that behind and do these two made-up people for what?
They do an after end credits scene with him in again, going, "Oh, sorry, I'd just been away somewhere. Oh, wait, I need to go away again. Goodbye." And it's like, what? What is this? Like, it's just like it's baffling. The decisions that were made are just baffling.
Yeah,
I forget if it was you, Brian, or somebody else mentioning that like DC is gods trying to be humans, and Marvel
I bring it up a lot,
is humans trying to be gods. And we're seeing some of the worst impulses of that, where all of these threats are god or demigod creatures. I would like a little more groundedness in some of this stuff beyond just like I'm being kids stuff, right?
Yeah.
I want some not like non-threatening, but more surface level threats.
He's the hero of Philadelphia. Let's see him save Philadelphia, not the galaxy.
Yeah, we need some homegrown threats here, not interstellar stuff. I think that's my problem at this point.
Like, for me, when we get to next week, it works. Because The Flash, that's what The Flash, unfortunately, has become. Like, that's... Whether or not you want him just in Central City or what, doesn't matter, because The Flash at this point is a interdimensional god. So, like, that's the movie that I expect to watch when I sit down and watch The Flash. We'll talk about that next week. But when I sit down and watch Shazam, he's a 10-year-old kid, or 18-year-old kid in this movie, but fine, he's a kid who then becomes a superhero. I want to see him deal with that. Like, not... Like, that's why Mr. Mind is such a good foil for him, because he's such a ridiculous tiny thing that can also be such a monumental threat. By going for the Daughters of Atlas, these two... And beyond the fact that they come back with the MacGuffin of the staff, which that whole thing is just fucking what?
Yeah, that's so annoying. Like, when they come back, they just went for the staff, and it's like, oh, we're going to just stitch it together. It's just like, really?
We're going to Shazam it back together, and then we're going to use it as a laser gun that zaps people's powers away.
Yeah.
Okay, but like beyond all that, the Daughters of Atlas, to me, they feel like more like a Wonder Woman villain, like than... And that's, I'm not trying to genderize it. Please don't take it there. But it felt more like that level of threat of like, no, they're from the ancient times. They fight the gods. They're pissed off. They have beef with current times. They're going to go take on the gods. The only god that we know we have.
Mention Ares. Like, was
they?
Ares their father?
Yeah. So it's like this all feels in Wonder Woman's zone, which I get that leads us to having the Wonder Woman cameo, both the dream one, which I love, and the real one, which I don't.
Yeah.
You mean the one that has Gal Gadot and the one that doesn't have Gal Gadot?
Yeah, the one without Gal Gadot, great. The one with Gal Gadot, I'm fine. This was dumb.
Clearly shot against a green screen. Like,
oh yeah.
And also she forgot how Wonder Woman sounded. So. Yep,
she was done. She was so clear. Like, wait, I have to go where to film what? I'm not in Shazam 2. I'm Wonder Woman. Like. Well, you know, we just put on the costume and say something to Billy. He's gonna flirt with you, then you just ignore him and you leave. You can do this. You do it with men every day.
Recording session is called Gal Gadot cameos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, if they paid her on Cameo to be on this movie.
Oh, that would be
pretty good.
Billy
just put
Batson,
a green cloth
happy
up behind your head.
All right, let's
oh my
talk
god,
a little...
can you imagine, like, if superheroes actually existed, they would totally be on Cameo. Like, that would be how they, like, unless they're like a Bruce Wayne that actually has money, like, that would be how they would, like, make a living.
The Flash would be so all over Cameo, and it would stress him out. He'd be like, "Oh, I got so many to do. I'm just gonna do them all in 1 second," and just his phone explodes. Like, good stuff. All right, let's talk a little about the rest of the family, because they are still here. And this movie, it has a very unfortunate job of the Shazam family is a big family, and it's a lot of characters. And in my opinion, to do that justice, you need to approach it kind of like a Fast and Furious movie. Like, it's funny they make that reference. It's funny that the Fast and Furious movies exist in this world, and yet Zachary Levi doesn't recognize Helen Mirren. Whatever.
Or Gal Gadot.
Or Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, you look a lot like Giselle anyhow.
she died.
Wait, Black Adam, you look a little bit like Hobbs.
Yeah, Black Adam.
What's going on?
Maybe bringing Fast and Furious franchise into this was a bad idea. So many people are in it, but whatever. But in my opinion, the only way to really approach a cast that size is to do like a segmented off, like, and they do it a little bit. Like Freddy is off with Snow White. I don't remember any of these people's names. Rachel Ziegler. He does his thing. He's over there with her, so we have that little side story to kind of keep track of what the villains are doing, and that's it. And then there's Shazam, and then there's everybody else. Like, we should have been pairing off, tripling off, however you want to do it, grouping off all these people to go do different things to fight the Daughters of Atlas, and then everyone can get their proper screen time. You treat it like an ensemble movie, like a heist movie, like any of these sorts of things, and then we can actually deal with these characters. The way this movie is told, they are all just like being dragged behind Shazam in a sack. Like, no, you need to come too. And like it's even part of the plot. Like at one point, Freddy's like, hey, this might be like a 2-ticket thing instead of a 6-ticket thing. He's like, no, it's all or nothing. And then they get dragged along with the plot. They never justify having the whole family. It never makes sense to the plot. And it drives me bananas.
So there's some thread there where the idea is that Billy has finally gotten this adopted family that he's always wanted. His sister is trying to go off to college. Yep. And it's his control issue of keeping him together as out of fear of him losing something that he finally got permanence on.
Right.
Yes. Failure. I'm going
to say they don't show that, though.
I mean, they
say it a lot.
Right? Yeah, it's the tell, not show. Exactly.
Yeah.
Joel, you just said it so well. You probably could have wrote this movie in 5 minutes, but the screenwriters definitely took very long to figure that out, and they still didn't hit the mark.
Well, they didn't have the best people trying to carry that message. Like the girl who plays Mary, like God love her, she's
very cardboard.
She is like I don't necessarily even blame her. I feel like
because she was good in the first one.
I
genuinely think she was really good in the first one. So again, it feels like we're going back to the whole Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu. Now her as well. There's just something that feels off.
Because
like
if she had been like this in the first movie, I would have been like, I hope she gets recast in the second one. Because all of her lines are so wooden. And that conversation in The Rock of Eternity where she's saying, like, I need to go to college. I put off college for this. And it doesn't feel like I'm doing myself justice. I need to have a job because they're not getting paid to put me up. I don't need to contribute. I want to contribute. It's part of being a family. That's a very powerful moment. And it feels like a rehearsal that we got to sit in on. Like it's just so unfortunate because like the bones of something that could be emotional and powerful, much like the first movie, are here. They're just not used.
I also think sometimes the backdrop of the layer being used so much sort of dulls everything happening around it too. Because that conversation, the moment happens in the layer, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So they're all also sitting around with their superhero costumes on. There's always a little bit of sort of quip or joke to the side from other siblings happening in the meantime too. So none of it feels serious with it. And that can be a good joke, especially in this series of movies. But you got to bring things back down to earth if you want to have a down to earth conversation between a couple of kids. Yeah.
Because for me, the bigger problem with that scene, with a lot of these scenes, is that this movie completely sidelines Asher Angel, or Asher or something. The kid who plays Billy Batson. Completely sidelines him. The kid's in the movie for what, 5 minutes, maybe? It's all Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
And I mean, Zachary Levi, his personal bullshit aside, has not been a terrible actor in the past, and like he does not bring it in this movie. This movie, he's way off the mark. But he has been a good actor in the past. He's very good in the first film. He was great in Chuck. Like, he can be a good actor. He sucks ass, but, whatever. He's here to do a job. We have to deal with that a lot next week. So,
shitty people can be good actors.
Yep.
Like, go figure. Kevin Spacey. Sorry.
Yeah, like, just, phenomenal actor. Horrible piece of shit. So, like, my problems with him aside, it just... that sequence specifically about I need to contribute because I want to contribute should have been a scene between Mary and Asher, not Mary and Zachary Levi. because like we need to see those moments when he's being vulnerable that it's Billy. And to me and most comic book fans, Billy is Billy, not Shazam. Maybe I shouldn't speak for all comic fans. Maybe people more think it's the Shazam side of it. But like he is one of those DC superheroes that he is a human pretending to be a god, quite literally, because he is a boy pretending to be a huge god. So when we have those emotional moments, I want to see the human part of it, and we never get to see it, with the exception of the very end when the mom's like, no, I want to talk to you, and she's the one who cuts through the bullshit, and like that scene is good, and Asher crushes it.
Yeah.
And
I think what makes it a bit more difficult is the fact that in this film you've got Mary doesn't change.
Yeah.
Like she just gets a costume on when she says Shazam. Like
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense. Like she is older and everything like that. Like
I think she's supposed to be like 19. Like she's supposed to be an adult.
yeah, like 19, 20, something like that. Like so she is older, but it just like the fact that we then have like her having this really serious conversation with what should be, like you said, what it should be Billy Batson, but it's with Shazam. It's just there is just something a bit off by that, because Mary is still Mary even if she has the costume on or not.
Yeah.
So it's and that's the sort of like that's the sort of like weirdness I think that we get from it happening like that.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because when I'm watching this movie and I'm discerning like the difference that we get when we have, you know, kids versus the adults, and I always look at Mary and her and I'm like this is really taking me out of it, because I don't, you know, it's very clear certain personalities, like when the guy who searches all the doors, like, you know, he's an adventurer, like he wants to go see this stuff. When he is a kid, he is a straight up gamer. Like that is like the discernible thing that I can see. Yeah. And then you got the two, and it's like, I'm like, you know, she goes off and gets drunk and has a hangover, and you're like, okay. Yeah. But then like, then you have, you know, the girl with the glasses with the whole the kitten thing, but like between her and Megan Good, that's believable. That's a good transition.
Yep. Well, Megan Good does a great job with it.
She does, but other than that, I'm just like, I can't. It takes me out of it a lot.
Well, it also takes you out of it in the way of, like, at least in the new Superman movie, they address the glasses thing. I know some people aren't a fan of it, but that is comic lore of the hypno glasses. This is why Clark Kent does not look like Superman and vice versa. With Mary, her step parents would be like, fuck, there's Mary. Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, that looks exactly like her. That it's even her haircut. Like, and look, she's with 6 siblings. Who could they be? Like, I get why they did it. It makes sense for everything you said. She's older. Like, she's arguably probably bigger than the person they had in the other one. She's probably taller than her. She looks more muscular than her. Like, so why would you shrink down to be a superhero? Like, but then you have the same problem with Asher. Like, he's the same height as Zachary Levi now. So like,
yeah,
like they grew.
Yeah, he had a growth spurt
so fast. Like,
just given the character and the time period that they are existing in their lives, that was always going to be a challenge, right? I mean, you're going to have the teenager grow up, you're going to have the adult actor grow up and get older, and you're just going to have to deal with that timeline things. But I think I agree with Ryan in that if you don't have the two separate people, you don't have that distinction.
Right.
Yeah.
And it does pull you out, especially when there is one where they literally don't do it. So
yeah. So
it needs to be consistent.
So what have we missed?
The horrible acting of the extras.
The third daughter of the Atlas, or
no. I mean, Rachel Ziegler is terrible. Let's not. We could talk about that for a very hot minute, because that's pretty much all it'll take.
That's.
I mean, it's her birthday today. Happy! I just saw on Facebook. I put it in our chat. Happy 25th. You still suck.
That was mean.
That was very mean.
Happy birthday,
You're
you
paid
fucking
actor.
sucky loser.
You know what's funny about this role, though, is she took this role for the paycheck, and you can tell.
Yeah. Like,
he's gone on record and said, I didn't know what I was signing up for. I just needed the money. We know.
Everyone knows. But, I mean, in her defense, no one knew what this character was because she didn't exist. So it's like, show up and you love Freddy. What do I know about Freddy? You know that he's there and he's charming. Therefore, you're in love with him. And she does exactly that. You might say she's a shit actress, and I don't really know her much beyond this than Snow White, because that's the thing I keep saying. You could be right. I didn't see Snow White. It looked like a piece of shit. Like most Disney films. All of them. Have to get that in there. But if her job was to show up, love Freddy, and not like her sisters, she did her job. That's all she does. But that's it. Like, what else you want? She was charming with Freddy. Like, their flirting back and forth was fun. It was charming. It was good. They did a good job. But she also has Freddy bringing her up because I need to learn his name. He is so fucking good. Like, still good in this movie.
So somebody in decision-making points in this movie, somebody needs to have a talk with them about the appropriateness of multi-thousand-year women preying on teenagers.
Yeah, it definitely approaches it with like that millennial vibe of like, but she was a girl, so it's fine. Like, no.
No. The dad said it. The dad said it the best. He goes, "I don't know how that's any better."
Yeah, no, it's kind of like
Yeah.
if you didn't weird enough circles of like, say, people who watch anime, there's always that trope of like, oh, this person looks like a 12-year-old girl, but she's millennia years old, so it's actually okay. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, it's like big fans of Kirsten Dunst from An Interview with a Vampire. It's like, no, she's a literal child. Like,
that's what I love about What We Do in the Shadows in the film, where like at the end, where Viago gets with his long lost love, and she's like 80 or something. It's like, you know, some people will say that, like, you know, the age difference is a problem, but you know, she likes an older man because he's like 400 years old, but she looks way older than him.
Like that's doing it well. Like, that's like the whole that's pretty funny. Whereas like I don't remember who just said it, like the baby. Like, that still fucking cracks me up.
All right. So I look. She's only been in 6 movies. And
that list isn't gonna get much longer.
she got big with West Side Story. Rightly so. She was
Right. I never actually saw that. I heard she was good.
She was okay. I'm leaving it at that. She was okay.
Ryan is not a fan.
Ryan's going hard on her. It's like, fuck her.
Shazam number 2.
Terrible.
And then she did Hunger Games Y2K, which I liked, and then an animated and Snow White. Y2K was
Hunger Games Y2K. What?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Oh, I saw Spellbound. That wasn't terrible.
Yeah. So, you know, hit or misses. I think my thing too is like, I know she's opened her mouth a bit, but it is what it is. I'm talking about outside of being an actor. Like, she said some controversial things.
I mean,
now my other thing
on this episode alone.
Yeah. What's more egregious than her acting is the extras. Like, holy fuck. When
like,
the bridges
if you want a good argument for why we need AI extras, watch Shazam 2.
The lady in the
Are you telling me that they weren't AI extras? Because I don't believe you.
The girl in the car, almost as bad as the nurse in The Flash, which we'll talk about next week. But just the girl in the car, the people when they're getting attacked by these mythical creatures, I'm just like, kill them, die, everybody, just go, get out of the movie.
Yeah, they're not great. The AD was not on his game.
Oh, you look great. Keep singing. It's fine. We need a hero.
Well, that wasn't the extra, was it? Wasn't that the director's wife?
In the car. I don't know if she was an extra or not, but like,
I'm pretty sure that's the director's wife.
Oh dear God!
Like,
counts as an extra.
I mean, no, that's a featured extra, but I'm pretty sure that was her.
Project that went wrong.
She was fine in the first movie.
But then you see her later when the mythical creatures come, and she's still acting horribly.
I think she's just having fun. If that is the right person, because I know she's in that bridge sequence. I just don't remember if she's that one or not. But yeah, she's the girl who gets her.
Did I save you during this song? That's so cool.
I don't mind that. I'm okay with it. I know it's dumb, but I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with the line. But
no, I think that's the same woman who gets melted by the door in front of Sylvia in the last movie, and that's the director's wife.
Maybe it's a reflection of how many of these kind of action movies and hero movies we watch, but when I hear I need a hero on these movies anymore, it is a little eye-rolly.
It is, but
no, I get your point. I'm just saying, I just have this gut reaction. I was like, ugh.
Didn't they also needle drop that in like the first Mario movie?
Something.
When
Yeah.
you're running through the court.
Yeah. Although Mario did a lot of things wrong with that first movie when it came to music, especially.
Mario's done a lot of things wrong across both movies. Not the first. No. Sorry, just the last two movies. The original.
Live action.
Bob Hoskins.
Hell yeah.
Nailed it.
Perfect. No notes.
Dennis Hopper's hair.
Oh my god, that is a good movie.
We could just do pre-2000s video game movies, and that could be its own.
Like I already have
That's the
tickets.
thing with that movie. There is actually some creativity going on in it.
So much.
Yes.
It's the people who did Max Headroom.
Yeah, they throw everything at the wall and like it all stuck.
Yeah. And maybe like this is a terrible video game film, but it's a film. There's that storyline going here. There's a very unique, interesting world, but it's being built as well. Like
Something here.
Yeah, that movie's brilliant. Like I own it
It's
on
very
4K. I had to
cyberpunk-y.
I had to specially order it from Australia, but I own it on 4K.
I'm going to say, is that the Australian one,
Yes,
the
it is.
imprint one? It's like the big box thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I got it on DVD.
Yeah, I have that too, and I have it on VHS. If I could find a Laserdisc, I'd own it that way too. I also have a beta player around here somewhere, but I don't think they came out in beta.
Yeah, I think Beta was dead before the 90s.
Pretty sure it was. Yeah. All right. Well, if we're talking
Porn
about beta,
killed Beta.
Porn did kill beta.
Yeah.
And with that, let's move on to quotes.
I'm just hearing in my head like the Video Killed the Radio Star song, but like porn killed Betamax. Yeah.
It really did.
Isn't that the same reason why we ended up with Blu-ray instead of HD DVD?
Less so. That one was consumers also pushed that one because Blu-ray sounded new and HD DVD didn't sound new. That was a branding one that wore more than
Okay.
Because that point,
Also,
porn
the
was also
PS3
on the internet, so it
came-
wasn't- Yeah, PS3 did it too. Like
PS3 came with the player built in, whereas the Xbox it was still just a standard DVD player. So I think a lot of Blu-ray sales came from people who had a PS3 and was like, "Oh, well, let's check out this Blu-ray stuff."
because then Xbox you could buy the breakout thing for the HD DVD drive. That was like $200.
Yeah.
See, that's
Yeah.
why I stuck with Sony for as long as I did. You know, a cheap CD player, cheap DVD player, cheap Blu-ray player.
I almost followed you down the anti-PlayStation route this past week. They lost my account info and I had to log in, but they're able to recover everything. I was so close to message you like, Joel, I'm with you. I was so close. But they recovered it.
I'm happy for you, Brian.
I am too.
Sony's dead. Sony's dead to me.
I was like, Joel, you did this to me somehow.
Everything Joel touches dies. Yep.
My God. I've been so mad. I would have been inconsolable. This episode had not been recorded today. If I'd lost my entire digital gaming library, that would have been. Whew. All right, let's actually move on to quotes. All right, I'm gonna go first because it feels like a trailer line. It's actually delivered really well. It's a Darla line, and I wish the movie was as good as this charm led it to believe. Everyone watches the news. It's when the whole bridge is collapsing. They get up to go, and the foster dad is like, "Hey, where are you all going?" And Darla turns around and goes, "To fight crime." Like, I dig it. Like that's. If the rest of the movie was that successfully charming, I would love this movie.
That's also the perfect kind of like dismissive response a kid would give you when they're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Thing too.
It works really well. Just, to fight crime? Just telling the truth. Matt's next.
So mine is a bit long, but it's the letter they get from.
I was gonna figure it out.
So
off,
I was
Matt.
this close to making the clown say, "Shut up, Matt," for if you did too long of a quote. And I'm like, Matt won't do a long quote again. I don't need to do this.
And yet here we are.
And here we are.
It's not terribly wrong. I'll get through it as quick as I can. This is from the champions. Dear daughter of Atlas, violence is not the answer. Oh, good first sentence. Thanks, Darla. We'd like to make a trade. What? We'll give up our powers if you give us Freddy. Add unharmed. Otherwise they're gonna monkey's paw you. Smart, Eugene. Steve, add unharmed. Then, like, yours true... No. Sincerely best. Maybe just signed the champions. Should we proofread it? Nah, Steve doesn't make mistakes. Just writes what you say. Great, I feel good about this. Me too. Anyone else want a Gatorade? Do we have red? What is Gatorade?
Steve was a cool idea. They do nothing with the whole thing
Yeah.
was to get to that one joke.
Yeah. And they do it again with another one where you can see him right in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they could have done so much more with that. That's a again, interesting idea, no execution, really.
Flaming violin, very funny moment, but for it
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like it just no idea, but it made you look like that. Movie's so close to being good, it just doesn't get there. Joel, we're gonna keep on this one.
Yeah. What are monsters afraid of? The tamed of beasts. Lions? Unicorns. Really? I love unicorns. Yet the unicorn does not love you.
We didn't really talk about the wizard much, but that's a good one.
The wizard
Well,
was
like,
some of the best
again-
stuff in it, but
Yeah.
also there wasn't
The
much
wizard
to
was
say
some of the
because
best
it was the wizard being wizard. You know?
Yeah, but why was he back as well? Like, we saw him
Because
turn to
they
ash,
want
and
Digimon
there's-
onto.
Exactly,
Digimon
and
and
because
Up
there's,
with him.
So
there's
he showed
no
the end of that
explanation
slick
in it
outfit,
as well.
The pimp outfit he walked in at the end.
I do like the pimp outfit. That was
Yeah.
good. I also
The
just like
pimp
that,
outfit was
that ebb and flow we just had of like everyone pausing for a break and then talking over each other, then pause for a break and then talking over each other. That was good. Almost orchestrated. Ryan, do your quotes when we get out of this fucking episode.
Okay. I'm glad we talked about it earlier, but it's just too funny not to say because he's giving this line to Helen Mirren. He goes, "Okay, look, I might not have as much experience as you because I'm not, a little super old like you, but I think I have experience with what you don't have. Because I've seen all the Fast and Furious movies, lady, and let me tell you something. It's all about family." And then nothing happens.
I still think that should have been the trailer moment of nothing happening, and in the movie it should have happened.
Yeah.
That was the move there, and the Marvel-y we tried to do something cool and it didn't work thing. Like, just let Marvel do that. Marvel does it relentlessly. Like, we're gonna see that 1,000 times this winter with Doomsday. Like, we know that's coming. Just let Marvel be Marvel. They do it enough for everyone.
I mean, you're gonna see it 1,000 times. Yeah.
I was just thinking exactly the same thing. Like, you're gonna see it, I'm not.
I might badmouth the fuck out of Marvel, but I still go to all their movies.
I'm choosing Dune that day, and then I will go see Doomsday.
If those release dates hold, which right now they are, we'll see. I'll do both. I'll fully buy it.
You're gonna do Doomsday?
I will totally do it. Like, what? You give me a clever marketing ploy, I'm in. I did Barbenheimer. I'll do Doomsday. Like, yeah,
We're not gonna see Brian for 6 hours.
Yeah, like, of course not. Like I like double features. That's kind of my jam. I'm gonna at the end of next month. I'm doing Blade Runner and then Blade Runner 2049 for a whole audience. It's gonna be a ton of fun.
Oh, that's so good.
We're doing Blade Runner Blade Runner in 35 mil here. So I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in 35 mil. They're doing Blade Runner.
Very nice.
I'm
I've
going
heard good things about those movies.
The Blade Runners.
Yeah.
You would like both of them.
Okay.
Guaranteed it. Like, guaranteed. Like, I don't think you'll love either one of them, but you will like both of them.
Got it.
If you're gonna love one of them, it'd be the first one. Second one kind of overstays its welcome by about 20 minutes, but it has a whole bunch of Anna de Armas, and I fucking love Anna de Armas, so you're welcome to overstay.
I mean, like, the second one as well, just like visually looks gorgeous. But
So-
then again, it's what's his face?
It's Denny.
so-
Denny does, yeah.
And Roger.
Well, it was.
You
Denny,
yeah,
but it's
Deakins.
also Roger
give his
Deakins,
credit,
yeah.
man. He is one of the greatest cinematographers ever.
I don't. He went to the same school I did. I love that guy.
Yeah,
He's
really?
great. Yeah, he went to Columbia. At least I'm pretty sure he did. Now that I say that, I could
British,
be wrong,
isn't he?
but So are you. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, Deakins is British. I
I'm
think.
just pointing out that British people are great.
This was when people were happy to come visit us, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
looking it up now.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm going to say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Maybe Ryan will update us in the next episode.
He's English.
Damn it.